I think this is a cool technique for choosing who to share your posts with or whatever you're trying to market or bring attention to or spark engagement with on social media. Right now I'm using Facebook. I'm sending out a message, and the first rule of thumb is do not at all hit the share all button or find a widget that will allow you to share all. It's the worst thing you can do for your business. Why? Because you have to strategically market to the people who actually would care about what you have to offer. Spamming is never good. And in fact, it makes it be where if there's someone who could be a potential buyer or a potential person to come into your circle and engage, you may do something that actually pushes them away, when really it's just that you needed to come at them in a different way. You can't apply a cookie cutter system. So share all is a no-no. I've done it. I've made the mistake before. It's a no-no. But I just wanted to do this quick video just to kind of give you an inside look into my mind as to what I'm thinking about when I'm looking at each person as an individual and trying to engage with, connect with, and create a relationship with each person. So I'm going down the list of who I'm going to send this to, and I'm just in the Facebook window where you're sharing a message in the inbox. You type a message and then you go down the list and hit send. This is what I'm thinking about. Okay, so this person is my brother, so he'll connect with this because we're on a personal level, so he'll be interested in what I'm saying. This next person is someone who I remember from a musical opportunity I had. She was a fan of my music. She'll be glad to hear from me, so I send to her. This next person can directly relate because what I'm talking about in the video that I'm sharing, they were right there in that same experience. We were going to school together at the time, so they'll remember it. And plus they haven't heard from me in a while, which will mean that I'll resurface back on their radar. And it's not spamming because this is a person who would like to hear from me. So I'm sending. This next person is a direct relative who could also relate. So I'm sending. This next person is my aunt. My aunt will support anything that I do. And she just supports the fact that I'm moving forward with my life, with my company and my business. And she'll take an interest in it. So I send it to her. She'll engage in this conversation that I'm trying to have. This next person, nope. They are someone who I do know, but they would have no interest in what I'm saying. Not because in general they wouldn't have any interest, but right now is not the right time to push it to them. I have to wait until later because I may see them actually at an event that's totally unrelated and it's just like a singular event, like I gotta go to their job for something. And I'll wait till then to tell them about what I'm doing. If I do this now, then it will have a spamming effect because I'll do this with everything that I'm promoting on a regular basis. It's a no-no. So I'm going down. This person is a brand new follower of my music, so I'm going to send to them because they'll be really happy to hear. This is another person who's a longtime follower and supports everything and wants to hear about everything. This next one is a producer friend of mine. He'll appreciate the fact that I'm thinking about this particular topic and that it's outside of music. It may even be a little bit of admiration there, but that's good. That's enough to be able to pull them in. I'm not about trying to have people admire me, but I just want us all to be able to partake in a conversation that I think is worthwhile. I think he'll appreciate the fact that he knows me from music, but now I'm talking about another subject that's about life. So I'm going to send to him. Now, of course, some of these sends that I'm doing, they may not work, but the thing is, there's a higher chance of them working because of the way that I'm thinking about it. I'm being very intentional right now. And that intentionality yields much better results. I mean, this is like tried and true from my own experience. This next person is the wife of one of my best friends. And she will be appreciative of it because she also works in the field with the topic that I'm talking about. This next person, it would be nice, but no, I won't send it to them because I need to talk to them later on. It's better. This next person is my cousin. My cousin will really appreciate it, and he's younger, and the conversation I'm having is about younger people. So he has a better chance of being a part of the conversation. This next person is a musician, another fellow musician of mine. Now, he's of a different ethnicity, and one of the things that I'm dealing with in what I'm talking about has to do with crossing the boundaries of ethnicities. So he may take an interest in it, so I'll send it to him. All right, this next person is someone who I just ran into. And now, while I'm doing this, there are many people I'm skipping over. I should be saying it out loud, but it's just because I'm flowing. But there are many people that I'm skipping over. And so out of all the people that I'm sending to, for every one person I'm sending, there's about at least between 6 and 7, sometimes 10 people. I'm just scrolling really fast with my thumb. So this next person I just ran into recently, we're still trying to figure out where we know each other from. And every time we talk, we're figuring that out. So this will be good to send to her, because it'll be another time where we get a chance to spend a few minutes trying to figure it out. And we may just figure out where we know each other from. And she won't see it as spam because I'm still in her mind. And also, she'll appreciate what I'm doing because she saw me when I first started. So she'll appreciate this. So I'll send it to her. This next person appreciates me as a musician, and they would appreciate this. So I'll send it. I'll do a couple more. This next person is a very close friend of mine. He'll appreciate it. This next person is a woman who can directly relate to what I talked about in this because she dealt with something like this, and so she'll appreciate it. This next person is from my past, as far as a person who I went to school with, had a close relationship with. They haven't heard from me in a while, and they'll be glad to hear from me because then that'll spark other conversations about how we're doing, and I get a chance to ask them how they're doing. So all of this is about, as you can see, strategic engagement, strategic connecting with people. It's all about relationships. If there's anything that you're trying to do in life, as far as a career path or business opportunity or hobby or volunteer work, it literally is about creating relationships and feeding into those relationships so that dividends that are paid back are that people connect to you as a brand, they connect to you as a figure, they connect to you as a source, they connect to you as a friend, as a lover, as a confidant. And all those are needed really to get all the way down to the bottom of what your main mission and your main goal is. So that's just a quick tip of how to share your content and how to make it intentional, because intentionality is the name of the game. I'm Aaron Hill. You can find me at Aaron Hill's Music. You can also find me at Fruition Community. That's my community that I've established, and it's about music. It's about building humanity. And until then, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.